What does your day-to-day look like in the age of COVID?
Before COVID, we were, a bread and butter respiratory institute taking care of all of these pulmonary problems, seasonal flu, all the things we were sort of used to. Then COVID came, and we basically turned on a dime to gear up for the onslaught that we now know to be COVID-19. So we needed to get ready for our critical care beds, our inpatient management, for this flood of very sick patients to come into the hospital. And we also realized that we could not, in this pandemic, run our ambulatory clinics the same way. So we began to downsize our ambulatory clinics, migrate as many patients who are chronically ill, who don't have COVID, to a telehealth platform. So people who were non-COVID but needed interaction with their chronic medical illnesses would be taken care of. And at the same time, repurposed a lot of our doctors, a lot of our employees, a lot of our resources to take care of desperately ill patients, both in the inpatient setting and obviously in the critical care setting. So now we're unraveling the processes we put in during the crisis, and at the same time, building new processes to take care of a whole new host of patients, the post-COVID patient. It's going to be modeled almost after the World Trade Center. We had a singular event when the World Trade Center was bombed. And then there was 20 years of health implications that followed. It was multidisciplinary, right? It was cancer, skin, lungs, nasal passages, ENT. Well, I think COVID is going to carry a health burden with it, and it's going to be multidisciplinary. We've heard neurological sequelae, we've heard of hemorrhaging, we've heard of bleeding, we've heard of lung disabilities. We're seeing patients now who have recovered, but will have a tremendous pulmonary disability, and rehab is going to be more important than ever. And part of now, we have to figure out how do we rebuild, take care of these ambulatory patients in a safe environment. Telehealth will be a very important part of that. And we're going to see a whole new industry evolve with peripherals, where we can monitor people at home and do telehealth safely with all this peripheral monitoring in the workplace. So I think that's the next part of my job, is to see how we emerge from the inpatient experience that was COVID and translate it to an outpatient recovery period.